were able to, the nurse told me to call Dad, or call Rick, and so I called Rick, called their families, everybody was able to get down there, and they were able to kind of bring Pops back for a short time, and Pops, when that nurse, real cute nurse there, they asked Pops, you know who these boys are? And got a big old poop eating grin on his face. Donnie and Whee! Passed peacefully. And I just kind of want to, we went back home that night actually, and had a heck of a night. We told a lot of stories, a lot of tears, a lot of laughter. I think Rick and Julie left about 4 or 5. I don't know if, how many of you guys remember or know, but today is February 4th. Third. And it was Mom and Dad's anniversary. They were married on today, 51 years ago. So when we were sitting there that night going through, what are we going to do today? And, we wanted something, kind of intimate and small. And we looked at the calendar and lo and behold, 2 weeks, we figured we could make this thing work, and it was February 3rd. So, anyway, that's kind of how we got here today. But we really want to make it, about Pops and a celebration of how we all knew him and whatever. And so we told lots of stories and going through pictures and whatnot. Taylor made a nice little slideshow that we'll see here in a little while. But going through pictures, and it brings back so many memories and so many things, and then just driving around, I'm driving around, feeding cows, doing stuff. My mind's been constantly going over the last couple of weeks. And I thought to myself, I told Rick and Chris and Julie this the other night, we grew up in a time when we didn't have to wear seatbelts. They were optional. Most cars, a lot of cars didn't even come with seatbelts. And you can imagine 2 wild, jumping over back and forth between the front seat and the back seat, in and out of the sliding glass window in the pickup to the camper shell and back and forth. Anyway, seatbelts were optional, but one thing, Pops' belt to our seat was never optional. But we deserved every one of those lickings. Pops, maybe I'm prejudiced, but I think that he raised 2 really good young men. And I tried writing a bunch of things down, but there were so many things that I couldn't stay focused, and I said, well, I'm just going to get up there and I'm going to wing it. I'm here for more. Get up there and talk. I said, no, I'm going to stand behind you.
I got
you. One of the stories that we told, just talking this last couple of weeks. My dad wanted to raise men, and he wanted, take these young boys and turn them into men. He would have probably rolled over, went crazy if he would have knew that. Not today, people don't even know, what their pronouns are. I mean, he wanted us to know our pronouns, but we don't know. But we were probably, 9, 11. Something like that. And for Christmas one year, he decides that, he's tired of us boys just dragging brush. And when he's cutting all the firewood and we're stacking the wood, he's doing all the work. So he decides he's going to buy Rick and I some chainsaws. Yeah, 9, 10, 11 years old. We get these little McCullough Eager Beaver chainsaws. we open them, and you know, we're excited. We got real chainsaws. And then it's time to clean up, and we're gonna go down, you know, try to grandma and grandpa's for, you know, dinner or whatever. And we're cleaning up, and mom's baking, and dad's getting things ready to go. Yeah, where's Rick? Where's Rick? I don't know where Rick is. But dad goes out to find Rick, and Rick's fell about, I don't know, maybe 10 trees. So you can imagine Christmas morning started off that day. And then, I mean, then, you know, a lot of us here probably remember this one. It was, I think, Thanksgiving. We were down at Grandma and Grandpa's for Thanksgiving, and I get a phone call from my cousin Chance, and he's stuck out in the eucalyptus with his Nissan, and he needs a tow. I think Grandma and Grandpa answered the house phone, you know, before cell phones. So they said, it's Chance. He hasn't made dinner. He's asking for you, Don. So he answered, all right, I'll see if I can get Dad to pick up, and I'll see if I can come help you. And Dad let me go. I mean, it's, you know, Thanksgiving dinner. We're all sitting down waiting for Chance, but Chance hasn't shown up, but we're gonna. And he lets me take his pickup and go. Well, I got the Chance. All right, I got Popsy's pickup stuff. Then we had Popsy's pickup stuff. So then we had to walk down to a house and make another phone call back. So then Pops and Grandpa, I had to load up the little tractor, and they were going to come, you know. Well, they got the tractor started. I don't know what time of the night that was. It was wee hours of the morning, but you know, just silly story. You know, I mean, I know Pops and Grandpa. They all want to probably kill us, and Nancy. You know, they all want to kill us. You know, but we had a lot of fun, and you know, Pops was always there for us. I mean, he was, like Logan mentioned, I mean, at sporting events, always there. You know, sometimes we didn't want Pops to be there. We thought nobody else's parents are here, but Pops was there, and Mom too. They made it every baseball game, soccer game, wrestling tournament, whatever, and you know, even with the kids, they were there. To another, but Rick and I were home from college in between semesters or whatever, and we got tickets to a concert down in Arco Arena. We took off. I think we might have been in the Thunder Chicken, or I don't know what we were driving, but we got done, and you know, the concert got over about 10 or 11. Well, Rick and I, we found other things to do in town or whatever. Next thing you know, the sun's coming up. Oh man, we're late. Dad's gonna have our high. So we're heading home, back up Jackson Highway, and we're between Sacramento and Rancho Marietta there. There goes that brown pickup, goes flying by us. Greg and I, we smile away. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Wonder where Dad's going. Next thing you know, Rick says, "Oh crap, he's behind us. He's pushing us." And he pushed us all the way back to Plymouth. And he was not so proud. But I know darn good and well, you know, he probably slept just fine if it's anything like our household, you know. I'm sure Mom, you know, was awake all night, worried to death, you know. We knew we were fighting, but you know, we just waited. Where's Dad going?
What's up? Maybe you ought to take off that blackout. Hey, there's a good idea, Brian. I know.